What's up everybody, my name is Trevor and today we are going to be learning how to play The Day I Tried to Live by Soundgarden on the guitar. It's going to be a really fun lesson. For some reason this is a song that I ignored for years just because I didn't like the intro of it, just the very first few seconds, so I gave it a chance and now I love it. So I hope you guys enjoy this lesson and yeah, let's get started. Alright, so for your intro it's going to sound like this. Okay, so what we got going on there is 7th fret 6th string and 10th fret 1st string. So this is going to be hybrid picking. So you're going to pick the top string and then with your 3rd finger on your right hand you're going to pick the 1st string. So and then that 10 on the 1st string becomes 9 and then you pick the bass string and then so, and then the last note, you go back down from 10 to 9, and you hit both of them at the same time and slide out of it. And we're going to keep that general shape, but we have to jump from 6 to 4, and we're going to be on the 2nd and 4th fret. So far we've got. Once again, 2nd on the 4th and 4th on the 1st, and then you just pick it again twice, and then you slide your 3rd finger to 7, and then you do the 7th fret on the 5th string with your 2nd finger. So once again. And then we head into the verse, and so the bass line's going to play a couple times, and then the guitar comes in with the vocals, and it's going to sound like this. So the first thing to break down in that is the timing is going to be really weird. Technically it's going to be in a 15/4 timing, which sounds really strange, but really we've got measures that are 4 beats long, then 3, then 4, then 4 is kind of the grouping. So once again, a measure of 4 beats, a measure of 3 beats, and then 2 measures of 4 beats. So the riff, since it's got such a weird time signature, I'm just going to go ahead and say downs and ups rather than counting out the beats. So it's going to be on the 12th fret 6th string, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then you're on after the up on the next down, you're going to back down to the 11th fret, and this is just going to go down 1 fret at a time basically. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then on that down we go to the 11, and then open, and then 10, and then open, and then we go to 9, and then open, and then 1 and 2 and 3 on the 8. So this is literally just a chromatic descending line, and you're going to be alternating between certain notes, and the open string is really what it comes down to. So let me just play it really slowly for you. Okay, now notice when we start on the 12th, and we do that last up at the 12, and then we move down. But when we get to 8, we don't stay on the 8 or on the up or on the 8 for the up. We go down to the 7 and then the 6. Okay, so that's a little bit different there. So let me play it for you one more time really slow. So notice how we're just doing 1 and 2 and, or 1 and 2. Okay, so once again we've got 5 beats on this, and then another one, and then open, 10, open, 9, open. We stop at 8. 1 and 2 and 3, and then we go up on 7, and then down on 6, and then we go open 5, open 5. And then on the last time, instead of going, we're going to go from a B major chord to a B flat major chord to an A major chord. And the first switch happens really fast. So B to B flat. Okay, so yeah, so it's going to sound like this in real time. Okay, and then we're going to go into the chorus. Alright, and then we're going to go into the chorus, which is going to be literally the same thing as the verse, except for instead of doing single notes on the top string, you're going to be doing major chords, barred. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, so like I said, same notes as the verse, but we're going to actually do the chords rather than just one note. So we're using the same shape on all these chords, and so we're going to end up here on the 5th fret with our last chord, but it's just the E major shape moved up and barred. So you've got your bar chord, your 3rd finger and pinky 2 frets above the bar on the 5th and 4th strings, and then your 2nd finger 1 fret above the bar on the 3rd string. Okay, so we're going to start up here on 12 with E and do the same thing we did in the verse. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Sorry, I got the timing wrong there. So we're going to start up here on the 12th fret, and we're going to go down, up, 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 down, up. So the downs and ups are kind of tricky there when you go slowly, but the key thing is that after the first break on the up down, you're going to start on 12, which is the same chord you started with. But then when you get to your next kind of chord that you stay on for a second, you don't do the up on that, you do the up on the one below it. So that's kind of how I like to remember it, but we'll go slowly one time and then we'll go fast a couple times. So. Play that at full speed, it's going to sound like this. And then after the chorus, it goes into this part where they play the high notes from the intro as well as these other backing chords. So I'm going to go ahead and teach you the backing chords. By the way, that high part that I talked about in the intro, it's going to be played just a little bit faster in this part. But yeah, let's go through these power chords. It's just going to be a pretty simple rhythm. And this is the part where he's saying one more time around, might do it. So these chords are going to sound like. So that last part is the same thing as the chorus, but shifted down 3 frets. So those power chords that I was going through right there are going to be on the 7th fret 6th string, and then move up a fret, and then 7th fret on the 5th string, and then this time we go to 9th instead of 8th on the 6th string. So. Up to the 7th fret on the 5th string, and then up to the 7th fret on the 6th string, and this is the part where he goes, I tried to live, and then it kind of concludes the chorus with this so like I said, that thing that I just played is the same thing as the first part of the chorus, except for it's 3 frets lower. So this time, instead of starting on the E, we're starting on the C sharp. So there's something pretty special going on here music theory wise that I'm not exactly sure of, but it's really cool. Anyway, so we're starting on our C sharp, so this is going to be the 9th fret 6th string. Down, up, 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 down. So full speed. So like I said, same thing as the first part of the chorus, just shifted down 3 frets. Alright, and then after you've finished the chorus, you're going to go back and repeat the verse, and then repeat the chorus, and then it goes into this bridge part where it pretty much just plays. So it's going to be just really simple, 4th string, 7th fret, or sorry, 9th fret, and then 9 on the 3rd, and then 11 on the 3rd. So. Then it's just going to repeat that intro. But this time it goes faster, so it's more like. It's going to be really fast like that. And then at some point it's going to hit the following 2 notes, 12th fret on the 2nd string, and then 14 on the 1st. So. Alright, well that's it for this one, you guys. If you liked the lesson, be sure to check out my other videos. I have a ton of other lessons from, tons of 90s songs as well as other cool stuff. So be sure to check that out as well as subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you for the next one.